Hey, time now to talk hoops recruiting with our Hoops Insider, and that is Kevin McPherson. Kevin, of course, doing a lot of work for us on Hogville. You can check out a lot of his articles right there as we speak. In the meantime, let's talk about Arkansas's win last night over FIU. Isaiah Joe, just in a flat-out zone there for Arkansas. He had 34, career high, 10 triples in that basketball game. What about Isaiah?
Well, I mean, he's a guy that started off in the preseason really hot from three, shot well the first couple of games, kind of, slowed down a little bit in these last few games. And, people asked me about it last week. Is there something to be concerned about? I said, not at all. He's one of those shooters that when he's in a zone, he's going to shoot at a high clip, 10 of 13. It's the third most made threes in a game by a Razorback. That 34 points was 1 point shy of Bobby Portis' freshman record of 35. Tied Scotty Thurman, who had 34 twice as a freshman back in that 92-93 season when Arkansas went to the Sweet 16. But Isaiah Joe does a lot more than just score the basketball. He leads the Razorbacks in steals 2 a game. That's 4th in the SEC. And he gets a lot of deflections and takes charges. He doesn't force shots or take bad shots, really. He gets it within the flow of the offense. He's not out there searching and trying to force too much.
Quick take on the defense, because the Hogs allowed 35 in the first half last night, 54 in the second. I was sitting by you there on press row. It kind of turned into a pickup game there for a little while. But what about the difference in halves in terms of the defense for Mike Anderson's team?
Well, I really think when you look at the overall game, Arkansas held this team to 36% shooting. They were only 36 of 36 from the three-point line. Arkansas on the season now is holding opponents to 27% from that three-point line, and I think they're 36, just at 36% field goal efficiency on defense. So in both areas, every game, I think only one opponent to this point, and it's Indiana, that shot better than 40%. Even though it was a high-scoring game, I thought Arkansas's defense did its job last night.
Let's talk about the starting five, because each one of the members of the starting five in double figures in terms of points. Last night, minus Jalen Harris, he had 9, but he had 10 assists. So again, when you look at the starting five and the contributions, you get 2 double-doubles, 1 from Gafford, and then you get 1 from Mason Jones. What about the starting five? Then what the second unit is doing at this point?
Right. I mean, Gafford's got 3 double-doubles already this season. He had 3 in 35 games as a freshman. So you see that he's added more to his game as far as where I see it is strength inside and be able to take contact and get finished with rebounds and finish around the basket. And then, Mason Jones, 19 and 10. Here's a guy second on the team playing off the wing at 6'5", second on the team in rebounds so far, 6.2 rebounds a game. And then Jalen Harris, 9 points, 10 assists, like you said. He's got 2 games now with 10-plus assists, 39 assists on the season, only 7 turnovers. It's approaching a 6-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. Got to have that from a point guard, a true point guard, a facilitator. So all these scorers around him, and he's setting everybody up. And then the bench production. Last night, Keyshawn Embry-Simpson and Desi Seals combined for 14 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 steals. Really doing their job on that end of the floor defensively and helped on the offensive end as well. And then Arkansas also, Jordan Phillips scored his first basket as a Razorback, as did Ethan Anderson.
All right, quick take here on Chris Moore from 2020. He has an offer from the Hogs. Jalen Ricks as well, Nick Smith Jr. Just the recruiting process right now for that trio.
Well, Mike Anderson and Melvin Watkins were in Central Arkansas on Tuesday to check out all of those guys. Moore has had an offer. He took an official visit in September. Jalen Ricks recently said Arkansas is his leader. He has offers from TCU and Oklahoma State. And Nick Smith Jr., he's a freshman, 36 points the other night. He leads Sylvan Hills in scoring playing alongside Ricks. He picked up an Oklahoma State offer just a couple of weeks ago. I know Arkansas's got their eyes on him. So all 3 very talented in-state players.
Okay, about 25 seconds to close here. These JUCO forwards, you want that instant impact. And if Arkansas can land these guys, DeMonte Dixon and Duguay, what do you think about these guys in terms of what they could bring? Grad transfer, that whole thing has been a huge push as far as college basketball, but what about these guys in the JUCO ranks?
Well, Duguay, he's a guy that Arkansas went out to see last weekend. Very versatile 6'9" guy, has a lot of guard skill at 6'9", but strong, 220, can play inside. DeMonte Dixon, another 6'9" guy, 15 and 8 at Walter State Community College. Another guy that can put the ball on the floor from the outside and get to the basket or knock down a shot. He'll take threes and knock them down at a good clip.
Kevin McPherson from Hogville doing a great job as far as being our recruiting insider for Hog Hoops. Kevin, thanks very much. Back with more of the Pig Trail after this.